Is there any chance that rescuers can get to them? Let's take a look at the search. Let's take a look at who's there, and let's take a look at why this is happening. Tim Taylor, founder of Tiburon Subsea, and he has recovered 7 U.S. military submarines and a destroyer. He's been a big help to me over the years, and it's a pleasure to see him again. I wish the circumstances were better. Tim, thanks for helping me out.
Happy to be here.
So is this assumption a safe one, though unfortunate, that they're probably not on the surface?
I think it is. Based on where the failure and where the lost communication, I want to say it's safe to assume that only because the clock is ticking when assets arrive on site. They have an ROV there now. My understanding is it cannot reach the depths, so it's not really useful. They expect another one tomorrow on site that can reach those depths. So now you're left with a choice. You're left with an asset that can reach the depths and extreme limited time to search. So the one place I would look is where they last saw them, last had confirmation that they were, and expand my search from there. And I would work diligently with that in mind. So
the problem is getting there is all about what the word there means, right? You're dealing with 2.5 miles of depth in complete darkness that could be anywhere as far afield as like the size of Connecticut, right?
Right.
So are they doing all the right things in your estimation?
They're doing everything they can, and with what they have. There's a sad irony in this whole thing that I don't think I ask questions why they didn't have ROV on site as a backup. Why they don't have telemetry pingers on this equipment to locate it. I have equipment that's non-manned, and we have a telemetry pinger on it, like a black box pinger on everything, so we can find it if we lose it. They're assets, the things we need to recover sometimes. So those are questions to be asked maybe later after this, but right now the focus should be on whatever assets you have to go find these guys or locate them. And like you said, the clock is ticking, and when they get the proper assets on location, which you know is really the problem right now, they're going to have to make hard choices. They're going to only be able to look in a limited amount of time and a limited amount of space, and they're going to have to pick where and hope they're right.
Do we have the right they on it? Last question.
Pardon?
Do we have the right they on it here?
The right they. Yes and no. I guess is a good question. I hate to be vague there, but the assets that they're deploying are not readily available. There's ROVs that can hit this depth. There's not a lot of them. They're in the Gulf of Mexico. Maybe if we were there, there's a lot of deep oil and gas research, and it'd be easier to get them. They're on location. I have a ship in the Pacific right now that has the equipment on board. If I was close by, I'd drop everything and go help them. But there's not a lot of equipment like this specialized that's on site, and to put it on a boat and get it rigged to actually do the work, it takes us 2 weeks to mobilize a boat with this kind of equipment. So it's just not a plug and play. So these things either have to be already on a boat, already ready to go, and like a fire station, ready to hit the button and roll out the barn. And I'm not sure there's a lot of them in this arena at this particular time.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.